I refuse to apologize for my sensitivity. I have shattered too many inner walls to not see the beauty of this gift. It takes so much strength to remain soft in a world where people have abandoned their deeply emotional nature. My intuition is growing stronger every day, and sometimes it takes me on some crazy journeys. A little while ago, it took me halfway around the world to Australia, where I'm currently pet sitting for some of the most beautiful humans I've ever seen. I tend to have very floaty, dreamy Pisces energy, and in this video, I just wanted to share with you guys a few things I do on a daily basis just to make sure I'm staying grounded and balanced within myself. And everything here is super easy and applicable. You don't need to live anywhere special or really have much to do these things. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get into it.
Good morning. I am about to take the most massive yawn. Yep, there it is. I usually wake up around 7 or so naturally in the mornings, and I like to spend the first few moments just cuddling and connecting to the pets. I feel like my mind is so sensitive right when I first get up, and what I do in that time truly sets the tone for my entire day, and those days become my life. And so having a little morning ritual has really helped me in the long run. I like to breathe because we're alive, and breath just fills us with so much love. I love breathing. It's amazing. You should try it sometime. I usually just breathe into the depths of my stomach and repeat a mantra like, I am loved and I am powerful, I'm strong, I'm beautiful. Because instead of taking out your negative thoughts just in emptiness, it helps to replace them with higher vibrational ones. Because I don't know if anyone's mind is ever completely empty. Mine definitely isn't. I love to just drink a glass of cold water in the mornings and just feel it trickle down my lungs and feel so much gratitude that I can even drink water and have access to that, and that I'm alive and human on this earth right now. Then I go into the shower and say hi to my spider friend George. And I love taking showers in the morning because I feel like it just cleanses off all the energy from the night before and any weird dreams I've been having. I feel like I've been having really crazy dreams lately. Let me know if you guys have too. Maybe it's something collective. I am learning to be a more organized, clean person because our environment is always a reflection of our internal state. And when my room is in chaos, I feel like my mind and body and everything is in chaos. And so I try to remember to make the bed every morning. I don't always do it, but I'm learning. And this video is also to inspire myself. So I am my own motivation. These neck stretches also feel super good. Just place your hands at the bottom of your skull and breathe into the tension there, and it will release so much pressure. Your neck carries your head all day long, and so it's super important to just give it some love. Then I like to pick up and fold my clothes and put them away, and lately I've been drinking celery juice every morning on an empty stomach, and it literally makes all of my cells just feel so buzzed up and juicy and alive. You can learn more about celery juice in the link below this video from the medical medium, but it's super healing if you've ever struggled with stomach issues of any kind. And then I like to get out my journal and literally just write whatever I feel like. Today I wrote a get to do list. There's all the things that I get to do that day, but sometimes I just let out my dreams or ideas or negative thoughts even, just releasing them until it all becomes a story. And if I set an intention for the day, I meditate upon that for a while. And then after I do all of these things is when I finally check my phone, because If you start off your morning with checking your phone, it immediately puts you in a responsive state rather than an internal state. And so I make sure to leave my phone off until I've checked off all those little self-love things. Getting out of my mind and into my body first thing in the morning is something that I have been really trying to do lately. Some days are better than others, but a lot of times I'll feel low energy or tired, but then that's because I'm not moving my body. So sometimes you just have to get over the little hump of being uncomfortable and kind of forcing yourself to do things for your higher good, and it will all pay off in the long run. And then I usually head out to the markets and stock up for some food for the day. Australia is actually so amazing and so conscious. They have so many reusable and eco-friendly ways of going about doing human things. And look, even this bag is compostable. So yes, I am putting spinach in a plastic bag, but it is compostable, so you can't get mad at me for that. I just love grocery stores. I met my soulmate in one, so they have a close spot in my heart. And then I just made some roasted butternut squash today, and putting gratitude and love into the meals you make is so important because so much went into getting that food into your fridge, into your hands, onto your plate. And so as I'm cooking and as I'm eating, I just love to think about everything that went into creating that meal, like all of the little seeds and the sun that watered them and the hands that picked the plants, and just really connecting to the source from which all life comes. And I just like to visualize and think about this right before I eat, and sometimes I sneak Jala a little bite of food too. She's literally too cute to resist. Like, look at her. How could you say no to that? It's also so important to eat without distractions. Try to eat your next meal without looking at your phone or watching TV, and I promise that you will feel so deeply nourished and even more appreciation for the food you have. After dinner, my friend Millie stopped by and we just took a long walk down to the beach by the house. And at this time on earth, the feminine energy is rising so quickly, and it's so important to come together and support your fellow sisters and just nurture your relationships with women in your life, because there is nothing more healing than shattering our conditioned comparisons and competitions against the humans in our lives that we should be supporting and just loving unconditionally. And it felt so good to just be immersed in her beautiful, pure light. We did a little yoga flow at the beach. And this is also the time of the Leo eclipse, and so it was a super potent period for just reflecting upon what we want to let go of and what we want to bring into our lives. And something I'm really focusing on releasing is fear of expressing my truth and just fear of creative self-expression. And just all fear. I just want to open myself up to love. Afterwards, we jumped into the salty ocean and just let the waves kiss our skin, and it was so beautiful. Just getting outside and spending time in nature, no matter where you are, is always so healing, and it will always bring you right back home to yourself. We lit some sage, and as it burned, we just talked about what we want to let go of and what we want to bring into our lives for this full moon. And then we walked back home and just stopped for a second to listen. Also, I just wanted to insert this quick clip of Jala and Zen playing because how they interact is so beautiful, and it just reminds me that even though people are so different, we should learn to be more like animals and accept and play with each other despite our differences. Going deep there for a second, but I just felt like I needed to share that. Afterwards, we gave each other massages with CBD oil, and it felt so good. If you are not giving your friends massages, you should definitely start, because there's something so intimate and raw about having your body massaged by someone that you're close to, and it's just a level of relaxation that you can't really access by going into a massage parlor. And human touch is so healing. Like, it's so healing to just feel the warmth and love from someone's hands on your skin. And a few other things that are super healing are creativity and just creating art of any kind. That is one of my intentions for 2019, is to create something every day, even if it's not perfect, just to pick up my camera or pick up a paintbrush or do anything that allows that energy to flow through me. And also calling in so many powerful women into my life right now, and just remembering that I'm not alone, even though I think I am sometimes and I pretend to be. That at the end of the day, I am never alone, and neither are you. And I just want you to remember that no feeling is final, and that being sensitive is not a curse, it's your compass. So learn to trust and listen to that little voice inside of you, and remember that she is nurtured in the unending silence between your thoughts. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon.